Hello everyone. As you might know, I have called my channel Journey to Wellbeing. And so I do want to make videos other than recovery videos, and this one being one of them. And I want to quickly talk about my own journey to well-being and my ongoing journey. So basically, when I was younger, I was not very well. As a kid, I was very shy. I loved being by myself. I loved books, being creative, everything. But I always felt like that was not a good thing and I should be more with people and blah blah blah. And also I was a little bit awkward in the sense of I didn't really know how to behave. I wasn't cool at all. So just a typical, a little bit nerdy kid. I was very much into Harry Potter. I don't know. I was very good at school, but not very good at making friends. But I always had friends, so that was a good thing. Maybe not great friends, but I always had friends. Now, how did that develop? I got to high school, and there also I was really not very popular. And with time, I always had friends, as I mentioned before, but then those friends had to either repeat the year or they went on exchange, so I was left alone for the last year. And I think that helped me a lot because I was really getting okay with being alone. I had always liked being alone, but that really helped me even more. And then I went on to studying. There, again, I had 1-2 friends, it was all fine, but I wasn't too popular. And by that time, I had some problems with, eating disorder. It developed a little bit earlier. I was not very, very happy with my body and everything. And also in high school, I was very stressed about school. And then I went on to study. And yeah, so I had this eating disorder. I was okay, like I did have some friends, but not really that much. And then COVID came. It was the best thing for me personally because it really allowed me to recover. And yeah, I don't know, just I think tune in with myself. And then funnily, my exchange year came, second year of university, and this, I think it was kind of the turning point. Because before, as I said, I always had some friends. They were always female, except one guy that was interested in me, and then no. And I never had a love interest either. So I went into this exchange. I had to work so much on my recovery. But then I found like this group of friends after half a year. So I was there for a whole year. After half a year, I found this great group of friends. They were all Indian and one South American, and they just brought so much life to my life. They always wanted to go on adventures and everything. Yeah, and I think they really kind of changed a little bit how I think now and how I view life, because they were just so not embarrassed of anything. They were very, very themselves. They were super authentic and just living life day by day. And I had always been really overthinker and, just thinking everything was cringe and not being confident at all. And I don't know, just being with them and experiencing them was very changing or transformative for me. At school yesterday, we were looking at transformative learning, and now I just remembered that I think this was a transformative learning experience to really understand that there are other types of people that are completely, they think very differently, they are very different, and it just, I don't know, it helped me a lot to become very happy with my life, very confident, to really live day by day. Not too much, I still am very future oriented, don't get me wrong. Otherwise I wouldn't do what I do, but I did become more, lively and less afraid of risks and mistakes and everything. It was just, and then I also had guy friends for the first time in my life, which was it sounds very weird, but it was very new to me, and it helped me understand that they're not special. That sounds very weird, but I always thought, like, oh my God, I don't know. I always had a very weird relationship with guys because I always kind of liked them, even though they weren't my type. Simply because I wanted a boyfriend, I started liking a lot of guys very quickly, always. So being friends with one without wanting a relationship was very special. And also being friends even though I wanted a relationship, or making the first step, and all of those things, they were just really out of my comfort zone and very, very helpful for me. I don't know. It just helped me so much to get out of my comfort zone, see different things. And then I came back and I was this girl, like I did TikTok dances with my friends. I posted to TikTok, even though I would have judged this so much a year ago, I was just very not afraid of being seen as cringe. I was just being my authentic self, and yeah, so that changed so much. I went from one extreme, overthinking everything, being so afraid of, everything, to then being the thing I was always afraid of, like being very cringe, embarrassing, making stupid things, and still okay. I could never be 100% like that, but for me it was a lot. And then over time I kind of found my balance. Now I don't know, I love, for example, talking to people, presenting my things, and you see it even now on YouTube. I think I love giving a lot to people, but still now I also have a lot of time for myself to chill. I chill a lot with my boyfriend. I am kind of in this comfort bubble a lot, but also I get challenged from time to time. So yeah, that was very transformative for me. I learned a lot to not overthink that much, but it was really through that exposure, through learning that it's totally okay to not be perfect and be a little weird and not everyone liking you. And yeah, it's just one thing, a little story that I wanted to share. It also relates maybe to how I view my body. I don't think about it too much now, because I learned that I don't have to please. Sorry, I don't have to please people. It's okay. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. Really, when you're struggling with something, go out of your comfort zone and be exactly whatever you are afraid of. It will help so much. Yeah. So yeah. And maybe that's also like, I was so afraid of being fat. And then during my recovery, I had this time where I was overshot, of course. And I learned that it's not that bad actually. You're still human, you still get to experience the same things. And it's okay. Now I'm back to my, I think, normal body that I also had before my ED. But yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes exposing yourself to your biggest fears is really helping you in overcoming them. Same with overthinking. If you're overthinking, then really force yourself to act on your first intuition. Or, when you go to the grocery store and you see something, you immediately take it, just to kind of realize that it's not much better to overthink it. Just like go with your first gut feeling and learn and go into that, and yeah, understand this other side of how it could be. Like, my hair is so crunchy because I put so much gel. But yeah, those were a few inputs. Same with my hair. I cut it super short. I was always a little afraid of it, but now I did it. And yeah, it's totally fine. I probably want to grow it again, but just to give you some examples, like, just go into it and try the thing you're afraid of.